Okay, so all this deck is trying to do is just bring out Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. In order to bring out this guy, you basically just need to use Legend of Heart in order to special summon out the 3 legendary knights, and then just send them all to the graveyard and bring out this guy from your extra deck. This guy right here, he's unaffected by all the card effects, and if he attacks, you can make his attack and defense equal to the highest attack of the monster on the field. So if you really just want to just make your opponent rage quit, just put him in defense mode and just wait for them to quit out or until someone decks out, because you can't really get rid of him if he's in defense mode since he's unaffected by card effects. I didn't do that though because I don't like to play, I don't like to be a dick. It worked out fine anyway. The deck itself, since you need spell cards in the graveyard in order to actually get off Legend of Heart, it's actually kind of difficult to get all those in the graveyard since that one card's banned, Laval Chain, which allowed you to send them a lot easier back in the past. So what I did was just a ridiculously mill-heavy deck. This deck is able to mill like your entire deck if you're not careful, because it just mills a ridiculous amount in one turn. How it does that is it basically just uses Charge of the Light Brigade or Reinforcements of the Army to search out one of your Lightsworn monsters, and then they start milling, and then they special summon with Wolves and Felis, and then those guys can XYZ summon into a Bujin Kagutsuchi. When this guy is brought out, you need 2 level 4 Beast Warrior type monsters, and when he's XYZ summoned, you can mill the top 5 cards of your deck, which is a great mill. Otherwise, you can just go into the Exalted Lightsworn, who allows you to mill 3 cards, and if any of them were Lightsworn cards, you get to draw cards, which is just great, and then you just basically keep reusing Charge of Light Brigade, or Reasoning. Reasoning is also a really good way to mill, but you don't need it. This deck mills more than enough with just the Lightsworns, with Charge of Light Brigade, Solar Recharge, and Magical Stone Evacuation in order to search out Legend of Heart, since you need this card in order to actually use the effects. I feel like bottom of my tongue is clicking or something. Anyway, since you need a warrior type monster in order to activate Legend of Heart, I have more than just Raiden. I also have Lightsworn Warrior and the Lightsworn Monk, and they're basically in here just to give me 2 more warriors, because I did run out of warrior type monsters because all my Raidens are in the graveyard, and I had Legend of Heart and I had everything set up, but I wasn't able to use it because I didn't have a warrior to tribute for this effect, which sucked. Yeah, so the deck, it brings out Timaeus Legendary Knight, no problem. I should probably also mention this. The reason I'm running 3 of the Fang cards is because when I was just running 2 of them, I wasn't getting really lucky with the mills. When I ran 3, I was able to get 1 of each in the graveyard a lot more easier. That way I could actually use Legend of Heart. And I can only really use the Claw of Hermos. The other 2 are basically dead cards, but that's fine because you just need them in the graveyard anyway.